Tell you something that a lot of people already know. The Congress of the United States, their job is to check the president. Why is it their job to check the president? For one reason, the president is only one person. And usually with one person, the decisions are fast. They are not very thought out. And it's just one person making a decision. And that's kind of like the ultimate like recipe for, tunnel vision, one point of view, and it doesn't really have the whole picture. And so therefore you have the members of Congress. It's 535 members. And they usually discuss things and talk about things, and they have like different philosophies, and they're representing different people from around the country. So they have a lot of different viewpoints, I should say. And so this makes for a more thought out idea. When the president does something that's a little off and nothing really good for the country, it's the job of the congressional body to go and say, hey, Mr. President, this is not a good idea. And they have the power to stop the president from doing that job. In the founding fathers, they made it that way, right? Because again, 2 minds is better than 1, right? 3 minds is better than 1. 535 minds is 535 times better than 1. And so that's the job of Congress. Now, here is the part that gets a little bananas. You notice that President Trump, has this war in Iran that nobody wants. That's bad for us. We got $5 gas. It's not cool, right? So with this piece of information, whose job do you think it is to stop the president and say, hey, Mr. President, this is no good? The 535 minds that are supposed to be thinking things through. There's a war powers resolution that's in the Senate right now, and I think a few Republican senators just voted for that because Trump primaried them and they're out, and so they're spending their last days doing whatever they want to do. Most people know this. Most people know that when they need help, when the president is doing craziness, that the Congress needs to step in. And most people understand now that the president is running rampant, doing whatever the president wants. So guess what? In November, there will be an overwhelming majority of Democrats, independents, and common sense Republicans that are like, this president needs to be stopped. You're going to see officials getting elected that you never thought would get elected in places that you never thought they would get elected in. Tallarico, he's going to be the next senator of Texas. I promise you that, right? You're going to see a whole lot of shockers like that. Why? Because people understand that the only way that they're going to put a control or a check on this president is to make sure that their Congress has enough spine to do so.